Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me.
All these people with bad energy, y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy, bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised, dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as you ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself, putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lock, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time I come up. I got all the, I got talking a wide selection. You trying to take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling car get dealt. I'm taking my blessings.
They don't want to see me blessed. Why they want to take my blessings? Me blessed. They don't want to see me blessed. Why they want to take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest. Bless.
I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed, when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my sauce, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like 2 hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Okay. Feel real good right now. Yeah. Feel real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to bitch like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up. Yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb. And it'll
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Jeremy Sohan. Team moving on here without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
I'm not sure which is better, the lob or the finish, but we're going to give the nod to Jalen Williams.
Barnes outside. Back to Brunson. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Front of mind tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
All right, thank you, David. It's rebounded by Doncic. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now here's Brunson. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Porzingis can't hit. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Williams gets the bucket.
Jalen Williams, lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Celtics trail by 8. Brunson outside. Down low. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Williams. Back to Doncic. Anunoby outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
Woohoo! That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Brunson, right side. Right side, Porzingis. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And Williams drops them both. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about. What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Doncic feeling it out. Lets it go from deep. Williams can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now here's Porzingis. Nothing on the board. Screen by Porzingis to the left wing. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Poole. On the wing, Melton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Celtics trail by 5. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Bulls making a change here.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Brunson, right side. Let's go. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
Now, here's Doncic. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Mathurin. Cranes the three-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 6. Jordan outside. Jordan the screen. Brunson with a clean look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brunson's got 7 points in the game. Here's Doncic. Green by Allen. Doncic, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Brunson outside. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Austin needs to get off a shot. And Brunson has it in the corner. Rebounded by Allen.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Shannon, no good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Bogdanovich looking around.
Timeout.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Come on, make some noise.
Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hauser. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Hauser's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Here's Black. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Black. Pass to Edey. The three. Rebound by Williams.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now, Mathurin. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Here's Black. He has yet to score. Pass to Mobo. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Here's Heaney. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 27, Brandon.
Here's Boston now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
It's stolen by Mathurin. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Shannon. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Hauser. Pocket 6. Screen by Jordan. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Out to the wing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bulls moving the ball around. The jump hook. Edey gets the bucket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now Pajemski. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Pass to Poole. To the middle. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Back to Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes the screen. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Right wing for 3. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics leading by 3. Pass to Podziemski. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Barnes outside. And there's the try. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bulls trail by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Shannon. Back to Black. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Bulls with some changes. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guy. Celtics making a switch here. There's Porzingis.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 7. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside Williams. On the wing, Doncic. There's the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Boston trailing. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. Stolen by Allen. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Podziemski. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Here's Gordon. Trailing by 4. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Poole. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Poole's got his first 2 points.
But Jordan Poole understands angles and English, the ability to twist a ball through the rim if need be.
Pass to Melton. Outside Williams. Stolen by Gordon. And Porzingis, here we go. Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Back to Doncic. Chicago again turning it over.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 11.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Poole. Here's Brunson. Up top, Porzingis. The offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Doncic way outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Brunson with it. He has 7. Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Poole. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
We all know Jordan Poole can run hot and cold. Look out now, he just made one.
And here's Melton. Luka on the move. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Poole. He's got 5. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porzingis. Over Allen. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
On the wing, Melton. Anunoby outside. Doncic from deep three-point land. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Boston now. Poole on the wing. Back to Porzingis. Over Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. Chicago trailing here. Williams with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And it's tied up with that one. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Bogdanovich. Five to shoot. For 3, Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Pass Duidi to the paint. And the slam by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Hauser. Here's Jordan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Williams. Doncic outside. Cloak loose. Back to Williams. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. That one falls for Brunson. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Pass to Black. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. "36 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Brunson. And it's blocked. At the top of the key, Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. 17 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Black. Jaquez outside. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Hayes. Excellent D there from Williams. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Boston on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bulls trailed by 3. Pass to Melton. Anunoby outside. Here's Williams. Now here's Melton. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The 3-ball from Doncic.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
And here's Bogdanovic. Back to Brunson. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Shots good by Williams.
Well, Grant Williams worked hard to make himself an effective three-point shooter.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. A shot by Williams, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Brunson. Jordan with it. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Tries from the block. Doncic converts inside.
That's about focus and determination by Luka. Takes the contact, doesn't alter the outcome.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Williams. Back to Bogdanovic. Screen by Jordan. Brunson outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Allen.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now Pajemski. Pass to Barnes. Yes! And the foul. It's on Benedict Mathurin.
This guy not an easy guy to rattle. Barnes finishing through contact for the +1.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Now here's Simmons. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Bogdanovich. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For 3, Williams scored the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Pajemski. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Here's Porzingis. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Porzingis has got 9 points.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
This is where Ben Simmons can be at his most effective. Getting that dribble drive to work to his advantage.
Outside Gordon. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Outside Simmons. The kick out to Williams. Back to Simmons. Pass to Edey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Pajemski with it. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Simmons to the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
So it's the Celtics now. And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Barnes. Outside, Porzingis. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. And it's Williams with the jam.
You can see Jalen Williams' speed on display right there. Gets out to score on the fast break.
Now Bogdanovich. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Poole on the wing. He has 5. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
Here's Black. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
Matherin's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Back to Black. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And the Celtics with possession here after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. It's good. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Here's Black. He's got 6. Outside Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. Jordan with the rebound. Boston trailing. Gordon a screen. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Pajemski.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Allen, right side. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Screen by Allen. Here he goes.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Jordan with the bounce pass. Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
On the wing, Mathurin. And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Pajemski. And he slams it one-handed.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Mathurin, good.
Assist from
a young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Back to Pajemski. Celtics passing it around. Poole on the wing. Right side, Gordon. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So it's the Celtics now. Now Brunson. Pass to Hauser to take the lead. And no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 1. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Pass to Williams. To the left side wing. Brunson outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Doncic. Down low. Williams with the steal. To the middle. It's deflected. To the inside. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Edey. From downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Bogdanovich. To Brunson. Screen by Porzingis. The shot's good from Brunson.
Yeah, we talked about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Outside Williams. The dive for the ball. And another turnover here by Chicago. Side, Porzingis. Bogdanovich wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Back to Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
That's great.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Pass to Williams. Brunson scanning the floor. And the basket by Hauser. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Back to Doncic. Goes back up. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Up top, Porzingis. Puts the move on.
You know, I I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams making substitutions here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Poole. Here's Hauser. Just 4 to shoot. Williams with the steal. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
This guy does such an incredible job getting up and down the floor. Jared Allen's athleticism makes him a force in transition.
Poole with it. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Eubanks. Williams with the ball. The kick out to Poole. Clock at 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Pass to Podziemski. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Doncic. Green by Allen. Down low. Pass to Mobo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Back to Podziemski. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. Doncic with the block. Here's Mobo. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Edey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Barnes outside. Back to Podziemski. Outside Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Barnes. On the clock. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Simmons with it. Pass to Edey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here is Barnes. Ball's knocked loose. On the Wayne Gordon. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes spinning it down.
That is absolutely monumental. And you have to admire the way Barnes carries himself right now. I love his poise.
They set the screen. Pass to Mobo. And stolen by Gordon. Outside Bogdanovich. The Celtics working the ball around now. Gordon a screen. The tray. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Pass to Mobo. Here's Shannon. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Now Podziemski. Outside Gordon. Barnes outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Edey. Fires the three. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Gordon. Pass to Podziemski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Simmons. Outside Mathurin. Off target from downtown. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Chicago making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side Porzingis. Over Allen. And right Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Barnes outside. Pass to Brunson. Gordon a screen. Clock at 6. And it's Brunson missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Now, here's Anunoby. Covered by Barnes. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
Milton with the ball. Outside Williams to take the lead. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Barnes outside. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls with the lead. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. It's Allen on the wing. With some arc, Porzingis with the rebound. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Celtics with possession here. Over in the corner, Barnes. Screened by Porzingis. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't pull him off.
On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Milton. Another 3 for Chicago.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. And it's Brunson missing. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Celtics trailed by 3. Brunson outside. That's the Poole. The Celtics working the ball around now. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Williams for 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Seconds left to play in the first overtime. Pass to Bogdanovich. Right side, Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Doncic outside. Shoots over Brunson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Intercepted. Brunson outside. Porzingis high post. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They escaped with a victory.
I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like. So I'm finna go. Throw it back, shot it, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna. I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Damn good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole. Oh,